In this video, I'll give you an update about the status of the manufacturing and possible sales date of the Helium Hotspot miner by LongAP called the LongAP 1. Hi everyone, Layman here. Thank you very much for coming back. Today, I just want to quickly talk about the LongAP 1, which is a helium hotspot miner being manufactured by LongAP, who are based in Holland. There is a lot of anticipation in relation to this miner coming out very soon, and people are indeed looking forward to it. People are at the ready. The last update I gave you was the fact that they were announcing that they're now onboarding these miners onto the blockchain, and they will then start packaging them before they announce what day they will be starting to sell them. So the question was, when are these going on for sale? And the other big question was, how many are they going to sell? People were asking about the payment method that LongAP will be using, whether they will be accepting cryptocurrencies or whether they will be allowing credit card payments. In this video, I'm just going to try and look and update you in terms of what we know so far. First of all, we'll begin with the update. If we click on the updates tab here, the update here is still from the 20th of May, which is after approval of the LongAP, so they are working hard to manufacture these items. Now, about the LongAP Pro, I know that the team are actually having second thoughts on whether or not they are going to take pre-orders for these items, because they don't want to let customers down like all the other big boys, as they call them, have done so far. So they are a bit cautious about not being able to meet customers' expectations, which is completely understandable. So they haven't made any solid announcements in terms of whether or not they are going to start taking orders or pre-orders for the LongAP Pro, which is the outdoor version of the LongAP 1. What we know so far from their Discord channel is that Tim, who is presumably in charge of sales at LongAP, is going to announce the sale day a few days before. The LongAP 1 is CE certified, so it can be sold in the European countries and also in the UK. Sadly, they're unable to support any other area for the LongAP 1 because of lack of certification, I presume. They are going to be limiting orders to 5 orders per person, so anyone can only buy a maximum of 5 miners. And the payment gateway is primarily going to be credit card, and they're going to use gateways such as Ideal, Bancontact, SoFort, GiroPay, EPS, and they're going to be shipping with UPS, and pickups from their office are not going to be possible. So this is what we know so far from them. As I said in the last video, they were saying they have received the boxes, etc., and they were now in the process of onboarding these devices onto the blockchain. If you don't understand what onboarding is essentially they plug the device into the internet connection and register it onto the Helium blockchain. I was thinking that if they are onboarding these devices, if we look at how many devices they have onboarded so far, it may give us an idea as to what the supply is going to be. So, as of today, so far, only 6 hotspots have been onboarded, which is unchanged from the previous. There have been 6 since they started the testing, etc. Adds plus asserts left. So this is essentially to do with the balance of the data credits they have acquired. And the Helium Explorer tells us that for the amount of DC credits that they own, they can onboard 541 hotspots onto the blockchain. If you look here, the number of hotspots this maker could afford to onboard given their current DC balance. Right, so 2,708,000,000 DCs, you can onboard approximately 500 hotspots, which is nowhere near what we were expecting. I mean, 500 are going to be sold in literally a couple of minutes. I'm not saying that this is going to be the final quantity. I'm just saying this is according to the Explorer as to where their account stands at the moment. Now, if we view on the account, we can see that on the 31st of May, they burned 1,500 HNTs. And on the 28th of May, they burned another 130 HNT. So these HNTs are being burned to purchase these data credits in preparation for onboarding these devices before they're shipped. So that is where we stand at the moment. I will keep an eye on it and I will let you know as to what happens. And of course, when they go on for sale, I will give you a quick shout out. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Look after yourselves and I will speak to you soon.